Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So now we are moving to the practical number 5. That is inter-VLAN, implement the inter-VLAN routing. So we have diagrammatic representation over here. You can see what we require. We require one router, two switch, and two machines. So let us start. One router, two switch, two machines. One router, two switch, and two machines. Now I need to connect all those components. Here I will connect it with fast Ethernet. Then all the cables will be connected with fast Ethernet only. So let us start. Fast Ethernet 0/2 and 1. Then 03 and 0 and 02 and 0. What I will do, I will write just the port names of all the connection over here. It is fast Ethernet 0/1, F 0/1. It is F0/2 and F0/3, F0/2 and F0/3. Similarly, for this node, F0/1 and F0/2. Fine. F0/1 and F0/2. So this is all about the connections that I have in this kind of networking. Now let us go to the addressing table and find out all the addresses, what kind of addresses that I need to store. See here I have to make some kind of virtual interfaces over here. You can see 10, 20, 30 and 100 are my virtual interfaces, and they have certain kind of IP addresses. As of now, I will not set this kind of IP addresses because I need to create the virtual network over here. And once I create this virtual kind of network, then I can assign the IP addresses of R1 or in R1. So I will not do any kind of setting to the S1 as of now. I will shift directly to the PCA and PCB, that is a PC0 and PC1. So I will highlight PCA. What is the IP address? 192.168.20.3. So just do this. 192.168.20.3 and 192.168.20.1. Let me check for the default gateway. Yes, it is a 20.1. Done. I will just change the name of this machine as a PCA and change the name of this machine as a PCB. Change the name of this switch as a switch 1, S1, and change the name of this switch as a S2. Change the name of this router as R1. So I need to set this, or I need to do the same thing for my second machine. So let us do. For PCB, the IP address is 192.168.30.3. So I will just set that particular IP address over here. So 192.168.30.3, 192.168.30.1. Okay. Now I need to set the VLAN interface, or I need to configure the VLAN interface, and also I need to configure the router interface. So for that purpose, let us start configuring switch 1. Let us create the VLAN 0. Here we have the VLAN table. We have several ports like 10. The name of this port is management. For 20, the name of this port is sales. For 30, the name of this port is operation. For 999, the name of this port is parking lot. And for 1000, name of this port is native. So we are supposed to do, or we have supposed to implement this in our practical. So let's start doing. Let us open the switch 1, S1, and let's start setting the IP addresses. Just a minute. Oh my God. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Just tell me whether my screen is visible or not. Okay, this is the updated file that I have. You can see for VLAN, we have the number 10 is reserved for management, number 20 is reserved for sales, number 30 is reserved for operations, number 999 is reserved for parking lot, and number 1000 is reserved for native. Now you can see what kind of interfaces we have assigned. For S1, F06 is assigned to sales, and from S2, F018 is assigned for the operation. Okay, we need to create all those kinds of VLAN with respect to our switch. So let us start doing all those kind of thing. We need to create the LAN for all switches, but we need to assign the interfaces, not all interfaces, just some of the interfaces we need to assign. Like from S1, F06 will be working for the sales, and for S2, F018 will be working for the operation. So let us start. Let us open the switch, enable the configuration. Configure terminal, conf p, then host name S1. So the host name will be changed into S1, VLAN 10, and give name as management. Then exit VLAN 20. What is VLAN 20? For sales. VLAN 20, the name is sales. So I will type name sales, exit. Then we have VLAN 30, name as operations, exit. VLAN 999 is used for the parking lot, exit. And finally, VLAN 1000 is used for native. Exit. So now show VLAN VR. So now here you can see all the VLANs that we have just set up for our practical. Number 10 is reserved for the management. Number 20 is reserved for the sales. Number 30 is reserved for the operation. Number 999 is reserved for the parking lot. And number 1000 is reserved for the native. Now let us go again into the configuration mode. We need to set the IP addresses. So basically, let us start setting the IP addresses. Now you can see VLAN 10, we have the IP address as 192.168.10.11. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the default gateway is 192.168.10.1. So we need to set the IP address for VLAN 10. So interface VLAN 10. Set up the IP address, IP space address. The IP address is 192.168.10.11 and the default mask is 255.255.255.0. Exit. IP default gateway is 192.168.10.1 and now you can enter command that is no shutdown. Okay, we require to go into the interface again. Interface VLAN 10, no shutdown, exit, and let me check the VLAN status over here. Show VLAN brief. So you can see, okay, I do not means I'm not able to see any kind of IP address over here. It is okay. Let us complete configuration and let us check for the output. So I'm done with the VLAN 10. Now what I have supposed to do, I have supposed to set the range of the IP. Means you can see I have configured this port. As I have connected this port F06, so it will be connected automatically. I have configured this port also. Now I need to configure these ports to the parking lot. So simply I will do all the remaining ports, or I will assign all the remaining ports to the parking lot. Now just check what kind of ports are remaining over there. You can see I have used for switch 1, I have used the F0/1, F0/2 and F0/3. So all the ports from F0/4 to 24 and Giga Ethernet 0, 1 and 2 will be assigned. So let us do this thing. I will show you. Let me open this connection. All the available ports, that is all these ports like F fast Ethernet 0/4 to fast Ethernet 0/24 and the gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and 0/2 will be assigned to VLAN. Means what is the meaning of the assignment? It's just like you are just allowing the access to that particular port. So let's start doing config interface range F0/4 to 24. Just see how I'm giving the syntax. Interface range F0/4-24, comma Giga Ethernet 0/1 to 2. Enter. Switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 999 and just shut down So all the other states will be just switched off with allowing that particular access, exit, end, and just show VLAN. Now you can see all the ports are assigned to the parking lot over here. So basically we have done with the port assignment. Now we are supposed to go to the port number switch to, and we need to create all the VLAN over here. So open switch to, go to the CLI command and do the same thing that we have done for the switch 1. So let's start doing. For switch 2, host name S2, then VLAN 10, name management, exit, VLAN 20 for sales, VLAN 30 for operations, exit, VLAN 999 for parking lot, exit, and VLAN 1000, which will be named as a native, exit, end, show VLAN brief. You can see all the VLANs we have made active. Again, we need to set, now just see here what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to set what kind of VLAN address. Just check. It is again VLAN 10. The IP address is 192.168.10.12. The default gateway is 192.168.10.1, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So let us start setting those kinds of IP addresses. Configure terminal, int VLAN 10, IP address 192.168.10.12, 255.255.255.0, exit, IP default gateway 192.168.10.1, again interface VLAN 10 and no shutdown, exit. Again, we are supposed to assign all the ports to the 999 VLAN, and we need to make it switched off. So just check what kinds of ports number are available. Here F0, F01 is available, means we have used F01 and F02. Now we have numbers from 03 to 24 and gigabit Ethernet 1, 2. So let us start doing. Interface range F0/3 to 24, gigabit Ethernet 0/1 to 2. Okay, I just gave dot over here. It should be comma. Then define again switch port, mode access, and switch port access to VLAN 999 and just shut down. End. Okay, so we can see the status over here. Show VLAN BR. You can see 999 port. We have assigned all the ports to the 999. Okay, now let us go back to the diagram. Let us go back to the diagram and let me see what kind of access that I'm supposed to give to these VLANs, that is 10, 20, 30. You can see for 20, I have given the name sales and the port number should be F06. So the VLAN 20 should have the access to this port, or this port should have the access to VLAN. Both meanings are same if you are considering as a vice versa. So what is this F06? So this line. So whatever line which is going to the computer from switch, we need to assign that interface to VLAN 20. So just check out here in our diagram, from switch to machine, which interface is going over there? It is F0/3. So we need to assign VLAN 20 to F0/3. So let us start doing. Go to the switch S1 again. Configure terminal and interface F0/3, right? As it is F0/3, place enter. Switch port mode access, and then switch port access VLAN 20, exit and show VLAN BR. Here you can see now for cells 20, I have assigned F0/3. Now do not fire the command shutdown because this port is connected to your machine. So we need to keep it on. If you are making or if you are firing the command shutdown, you have to make it again on by firing the command no shutdown. It should be always into the green color. Otherwise, what will happen? This port will not be active, and you will not be have any kind of connection between machine A to switch S1. Therefore, do not fire shutdown command here. So we are done from the switch S1. Let us go back to our documentation. What is the requirement for VLAN 30? It should be switch to F018. So just check out F018 means a port or an interface which is connecting your machine B. You are supposed to assign that particular port to VLAN 30. So go to the switch S2. Just check what kind of port we are connecting. It is F0/2. So simply I will double click on switch. Go to the configure terminal. Then interface F0/2. Do the same thing, that is switch port, mode access, and switch port access VLAN 30, exit and show VLAN BR. You can see for 30 we have already assigned F0/2 over here. So we are done with the configuration of our VLAN, etc. Now let us go back. What is the requirement again? So for switch S1, here one command is going to the switch 2. We need to configure that command also. So let us start configuring that particular command again. So let us go to the switch S1. Configure terminal. And we need to assign that is interface F0/2, which is connected to the switch. switch port, mode access, and you can see just you can write, or don't write this access, it should be trunk, because there should be a VLAN connection between these two ports. So it should not be like access. If you want to access a particular machine with that kind of port, that will be access. If you want to access the virtual ports, then it will be trunk. So as I want to access the virtual port, so I will just type switch port trunk, and then switch port trunk native VLAN 1000 and switch port trunk native VLAN or native allowed VLAN 1000. Okay, it's giving the error. Let me check. Okay, it should be allowed VLAN. Allowed trunk allowed native VLAN. It is giving the error. Let me find out. Switch port question mark. Okay, trunk is available. Switch port trunk question mark. Just a minute. It is allowed, so switch port trunk. Switch port trunk allowed question. Okay, VLAN 100. Fine. VLAN, and then you can give the VLAN number over here. Okay, it is taken. Fine. Means if you have forgot, means if you are not remembering any kind of syntax, this is a way of finding the syntax. Means now I remember the switch port and I don't remember the next keyword. So you can just type switch port and the question mark. So here all the available keywords will come and you can select your required keyword and you can find out your final word, or you can find out your final command. So we have done, or we have allowed 1000 over here, and also we need to allow all the rest of the command, that is 10, 20, 30 and 1000. So all VLANs will be allowed over here. Similarly, the same thing we are supposed to do in S2. Config terminal. Now here you can see F0/1 is connected over here. So we need to configure F0/1 interface, F0/1 switch port mode trunk, then switch port mode trunk native VLAN 1000. It's been connected with 1000, and then switch port trunk allow VLAN 10, 20, 30, 100. Now I will just enter exit and show VLAN brief. You can see all the VLAN connection over here, all are the active. and show trunk brief. Let me check whether the trunk is available or not. As it is interface, I should write show int trunk. And you can see if you're coming the output like this, means VLANs are allowed on trunk, VLANs are allowed and active in management domain, VLAN in spanning tree and forwarding state, and not prone. It means that you have successfully implemented the trunk and the access. Means actually you have successfully implemented, or you have done all the basic things required for the inter VLAN routing. So we have, it is done with the switches. Now the basic thing is that we are supposed to configure the routing. So let us go to the router. Let us go to the CLI command. Enter no, enable, then const p. Okay. Now, okay. Now we need to configure this router. Basically, as both are connected to the switch, so they will be connected automatically. But what we are supposed to see, we are supposed to see whether the communication is going through the VLAN or not. So for that purpose, we need to configure this kind of routing. And if you want to configure some kind of routing, you require the router. So let us start. What kind of router is connected over there? Let me just resize this. Let me go back to the documentation and just check the addressing interfaces. Means .10 is connected to the IP address 10.1, .20 is connected to the IP address 20.1, and .30 is connected to the IP address 30.1. So we are supposed to do these basic things first. So let's start doing. Here, interface f0/0.1 or .10 actually. Then we need to set it is the description is VLAN 10. We need to set the encapsulation because we need to encapsulate this kind of traffic. .1q, that is 10. So now I've just made spelling mistake over here, or encapsulation should be the word. So the encapsulation .lq10. So now whatever the traffic that is being generated from this port is encapsulated for VLAN 10. If you are not firing this command, it will not be encapsulated and you may get any kind of error over there. Now what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to set the IP addresses. So IP address 192.168.10.1 and 255.255.255.0. So that is done for the first port. Now we need to do the same thing for the rest remaining port, that is 1.20 and 1.30. So let us start doing. Interface f0/0.20. Now you need to write a description VLAN 20, encapsulation .1q20, and finally set your IP address as 192.168.20.1, and the mask will be 255.255.0. Exit. Now we need to set the same thing for VLAN 30. So let's start doing. Interface f0/0.30, then description VLAN 30, encapsulation .1q30, IP address 192.168.30.1, 255.255.255.0. Exit. Fine. And there is a fourth port also, that is 1.1000. We do not have any kind of IP address, but we need to assign that port to the native port. So we need to configure that port also. So interface F0/0.1000. Do not set any kind of IP address. Description will be the native. And encapsulation dot 1Q 1000 and native. So exit, go to the interface F0/0, enter no shutdown. Exit. Now you need to check the IP addresses. Show IP interfaces in brief. You can see the 0.10 is assigned to this one and the status is up, means it is manually on. For 20 it is also on. Up means on, down means off. Again 20, 30 is also on, 1000 is also on. Fast signal at 0/1 we have not done anything, so basically the status is on. You can see both status is 1, the status is down, and the port is also down. And for 1000 the status is up and the port is also up, but we do not have any kind of IP address over there, so it is to be unassigned. Now let us check the output. Let me flow the packet over here. Okay, it is coming as a failed. Let me go to the command prompt and fire some command. 192.168.20.1. Let me check. Okay, the request is not going over there. So let me check what is the error. Okay, it's getting failed over here. Okay, let me switch on all the ports which I have done, which I have just switched off. So configure terminal, int range F0/4 to 24, 0/1 to 2, no shutdown. Exit. Const key, interface range F0/3 to 24, G0/1 to 2, no shutdown. Exit. Let me check for the packets again. No, it is coming as a failed. ping 192.168.30.1. Okay, it's coming as a lost. Let me check the IP configuration. It is 30.1. Fine. It is also 20.1. 0, VLAN 10, 30. Okay, it is also done. It is also on state. It is on F03. Okay, the packets are not going, but let us wait for some time. It will go because as all the ports are on, so we have completed this practical. You can see and show IP interface BR. All the ports are manually on. So basically, we have completed our practical. Also, we can do one thing. We can assign one IP address to this fast Ethernet like 192.168.20.1. It will not take because we have already assigned it to the 20. Okay, no issue. As we are able to see the trunk table, access table, and the VLAN table, we are completed this practical. So any query in this practical?